product is the key to this company's history. It's the key to us in the present. And as we work on our strategic plans, product is our future.
Brunswick was always on the leading edge, and so they really did build the best tables. They knew from a construction standpoint what wood would work the best, what tables would stay level the longest. And like I said, how many people can say, they built something 170 years ago that's still around?
It's product, great brands, market leadership, longevity. I think of the legacy of this company.
Companies come and go, buffeted by economic downturns, poorly served by unimaginative leaders, and too often neglecting to prepare for the changing customers of tomorrow. With so many businesses failing to prevail, Brunswick stands out with its proud record of enduring tough times and overcoming unexpected challenges. How has Brunswick, one of only a handful of companies whose names on the New York Stock Exchange have never changed, managed not just to survive, but to thrive? The components of the Brunswick legacy: adaptability, creativity, quality, shared vision, and global reach have secured the company's unique position in worldwide manufacturing history.
You think about a company that survived, the Civil War, World War I, Prohibition. They survived, and even when their company in the 30s went from 30 million to 3 million, they found a way to survive. They made a different product. They made piano cabinets just to keep their factories going and keep people employed.
The tearing down of this country and the economic fabric of this country that occurred in the United States Civil War is almost unimaginable for people like us. And this business made it through that. We've made it through wars. We've made it through a big depression, and we've gone through a whole bunch of recessions. And the fact that we got through each one of those is really, really key to understanding this company, because in every case, we had to change, we had to do something different, we had to adapt, and it would involve everything from cost to where we need to do manufacturing to what we need to do with different product. Do we need to be in different product lines?
From launching a line of soda fountains as Prohibition laws loomed, to outfitting World War II officers' clubs and USO halls with billiards equipment, to creating a new alloy that substituted for aluminum in wartime aircraft production, Brunswick has always been willing to change with the times and make its mark on new markets.
This company embraces change. We're never stuck in the past. Our feet are not in concrete. If we need to do something in order to succeed, we have no problem taking whatever action is required in order to succeed. And I would suggest that amongst every quality this company has, that ability to embrace change is the most important.
Although the ability to add new product lines and capture product share is the hallmark of Brunswick history, the heart of the company's product catalog has always been billiards. The unparalleled quality of Brunswick tables, many ornately carved and decorated, and each, regardless of its style, a work of art. Today, enthusiasts looking to own a piece of billiards history seek out lovingly restored Brunswick tables of a century or more ago.
It's just incredible where these tables have ended up and who's buying them today. And again, that's on Brunswick's reputation, but they built a product that lasted and people still want. We put a table for Brunswick's 100th and 50th anniversary in 1995. It was to go to the White House, but it ended up in Camp David. But the gentleman in charge of the White House in Camp David said, someday this table will get to the White House. And in 2004, we moved it from Camp David to the White House. Also put a table back at Camp David, so Brunswick has a table at Camp David.
Brunswick's remarkable continuity of family ownership is almost unprecedented among companies of long standing, and a major piece of the company's unique legacy. For more than 12 decades, the company was headed by founder John Moses Brunswick, or one of his descendants. But it takes more than family ties to keep a company as strong as Brunswick has remained. Since the company's founding in 1845, all of its CEOs, including the leaders of today, have shared a vision of growth and expansion. Never settling for geographical limits, Brunswick has remained a local business leader in its hometown of Chicago, even as it expanded across the globe. The name Brunswick has long been synonymous with billiards on every continent, and company sales reflect this worldwide influence.
40% of our business today is outside the U.S. And interestingly, if you look in our history, we were opening plants outside the United States in order to sell our product outside the United States well before anyone in this country was. Today, 100% of our sales relate to recreation and sport. And that's never been true in the company's past other than right now. All of our focus, mid and long term, is going to be continue to be better in recreation and sport. So I think we've only begun to put our stamp in the recreational world, and I think our footprint's going to get a lot larger as we go forward.
As Brunswick prepares for the future, the keys to its longevity thus far, flexibility, innovation, quality, unity, and global perspective, will ensure that its legacy continues. The company that made billiards America's pastime is ready to lead the world into recreation's next generation.